6:43, we begin News to Go with some live looks this morning. On your left, that's what's left of the watch party for Lawrenceburg Olympic wrestler Mason Parris. Will have reaction from his match that ended a short time ago. And we're getting you ready for a big night at the VOA Country Music Fest, ramping up in Westchester. Both of those reports coming up in just a moment.
Yeah, we're kind of in a wait and see on if he will wrestle again. The weather, though, for all of this shaping up for the festival tonight and for them being out there now.
Yes, not a wait and see. We very much know that the humidity is going down. Temperatures might not even reach 80 this weekend.
Tomorrow's gonna be beautiful. I mean, 50s in the morning. It feels like a little fall tease for us, and fall sports are starting, so you might have a scrimmage on the schedule this weekend. Let's take a look. It really is a gold medal worthy weekend. Today will be a little bit breezy as the more comfortable air rolls in. Temperatures this afternoon topping out anywhere between about 82 and 85, so a little below where we should be this time of year. And then check out your Saturday. Sunny skies, cool, comfortable air, and a high of only 79. And then closing out the weekend on Sunday, 81 degrees, sunny skies, and no rain in the forecast at all. Again, the gold medal would be awarded to the dew points because this is what is dropping off and making mid-August not feel like mid-August. These dew points down in the low 60s, much more comfortable air, and that's what it's, as we head to the afternoon, we'll make it up to about 84, but it'll actually feel a little cooler than that, and plan on clear skies well into the evening. So coming up, we'll take a closer look at all the big events in town, from tennis to soccer. We've got preseason Bengals football, and of course live music and watch parties. We'll talk about how to dress for all those events depending on whether it's 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. coming up. Let's get over to Katie and check traffic.
Yeah, it's been a good morning on the roads, just in the last hour. Overnight was a different story. Had those rolling roadblocks for pothole repairs on 71, 75. Not an issue now, so you can see the southbound lanes and even the northbound side look pretty good this morning. 71 at 471 looks normal for your traffic speeds as you start out the day, and don't have any slowdowns through 275. Any minor crashes that we had have also cleared up. Butler Warren County drivers should also have a decent commute this morning. 275 to downtown on 471, where we just had that live look at a 6-minute drive, and then Blue Rock to 75 at 5 minutes in the eastbound lanes of the Reagan. 71 southbound from Mason Montgomery to downtown at 16 minutes for your commute. 74 is at a normal pace, about 21 minutes from Harrison to 75. And then 275 to the Brent Spence in the northbound lanes of 71, 75 at 7 minutes this morning. Stephen?
Katie, thank you so much. Another day with major headlines out of the Paris Games. Let's start with that 200-meter sprint. American Noah Lyles going for the double after winning the 100 meters earlier in the week. He comes home third for a bronze medal behind fellow American Kenny Bednarek, who took that silver. Now, when Lyles finished, he needed medical attention on the track. After the race, it came out that Lyles actually tested positive for COVID 2 days ago. He also said on social media this morning his Olympics is likely over and he'll be out of that 4x100 meter relay final. Elsewhere, a banner day for the University of Kentucky. Former Wildcat Sydney McLaughlin-Leveroni breaks her own world record in the women's 400 meter hurdles and taking home another gold medal. In the men's 110s, former Wildcat Daniel Roberts gets a silver by .003 as American Grant Holloway got that gold medal. Women's volleyball, they're moving on to the gold medal match after a 5-set thriller over Brazil. You'll have to get up early for their gold medal game. That's Sunday at 7 a.m. Men's basketball got everything that Serbia had to offer, down almost 20 points behind Steph Curry going for 36 and a triple-double by LeBron James. Some fantastic defense in the final moments. USA got that 95-91 win. They get the home country of France for that gold medal tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. On to USA women's soccer. They're going for their gold medal tomorrow at 11 a.m., so be ready to watch all of that. Let's talk about today, though. A lot happening. Kentucky's Messiah Russell, she just made the finals in the women's 100-meter hurdles. She just finished that race about 30 minutes ago. Final for that race is at 1:35 p.m. Good luck to her. It is a very tough, very fast field. Team USA women's basketball, they're in the semifinal versus Australia. That's at 11:30 this morning. Purcell Marian's Max Holt and USA men's volleyball. We wanted them to go for gold. They wanted that gold, but they still have a shot at bronze. They go up against Italy at 10 a.m. And a new sport that will be a lot of fun to watch. We're talking about breaking. Breakdancing makes its Olympic debut at 10 a.m. with B-girl Sunny Choi. She's coming from Louisville. And then back on the track, we get the men's and women's 4x100 meter relays at 1:40 and UK's Alexis Holmes in the women's 400 meter final. She's the only American in that race. Kelly.
All right, Stephen, thank you. And Mason Parris, the Olympic wrestler from Southeast Indiana, as Stephen mentioned, just competed in Paris less than an hour ago. He did not win that match, but his hometown still very much showing support. And man, did they come out early. WLWT News 5's Giacomo Luca has been live at that watch party for Paris in his hometown of Lawrenceburg all morning. Giacomo, they're so proud of him. There's still a crowd. They're also waiting to find out what comes here.
Yeah, Kelly, no doubt about that. Still a lot of proud folks here in Lawrenceburg. I mean, look, a guy coming from a town of 5,500 people in Southeast Indiana, heading to the world stage and taking it to really a tough match against that 26-year-old Mongolian wrestler. Final match score 10-5 as Mason did lose that match, but still has a chance to potentially go for bronze. But the only way that happens is if that Mongolian wrestler wins another 2 matches and makes it into the final round. So a lot of folks kind of on a nail biter right now, waiting and seeing whether or not that Mongolian wrestler finishes. But still, so much pride here in Lawrenceburg early this morning from both his family, friends, civic leaders, so many people coming out to show support for this guy from a small town that made it all the way to the top. We're live in Lawrenceburg this morning. Giacomo Luca, WLWT News 5.
All right, Giacomo, thank you. Today's competition and a full week ahead. A weekend ahead. I wish there was a week, just a weekend. Stay with WLWT, though. You're home for the Olympic Games. The QR code on your screen will take you to a page on WLWT.com, and that will help you track the athletes with ties to our region, learn more about them, and, of course, why they're so proud to be from this area.
6:49, we're staying on top of breaking news. Cincinnati police are questioning a possible suspect in an early morning shooting. It happened on William Howard Taft Road near Victory Parkway in Walnut Hills around 2 a.m. Police tell us they responded to a shot spotter activation and found a man who was hurt in the ankle. Investigators say they found a shell but did not recover a gun.
All right, 6:50, also breaking this morning, Austrian police say they have arrested now a 3rd teenager in that terror plot to attack Taylor Swift's concert in Vienna. Investigators now scrutinizing, quote, networks of suspects linked to this plan. News of the threat led all 3 of Swift's concerts to be canceled, and police say the 3 teens arrested were radicalized online and inspired by ISIS. They say the teens plan to use knives and explosives.
Working to get answers after a Milford city manager abruptly resigned from his position. City officials telling us Michael Doss turned in his resignation for, quote, personal reasons. He has served as city manager since 2016, and we're told an interim manager will soon be appointed.
Walnut Hills is doubling down on affordable housing today as part of a $75 million investment in the neighborhood. Ribbon-cutting ceremonies are planned for Peebles Apartments and Paramount Launch. The Peebles development by Gilbert Avenue and Taft Road is affordable housing. Rent will be restricted to as low as 30% of the area's median income. Paramount Launch by East McMillan Street and Kemper Lane includes both apartments and room for businesses. Today's ceremony will take place there at 10 a.m.
The University of Cincinnati celebrating the completion of an $85 million dorm renovation project. If you've got students at UC, you know this is a big deal. They're reopening Siddell Hall in time for the return of students for the fall semester. The hall will be able to accommodate 500 students with new amenities, including fitness spaces and common laundry rooms, kitchenettes, and lounges. The university has been investing in more housing to accommodate record growth in enrollment. Another $36 million going into a new building of dorms at the corner of East McMillan and Vine Streets. Those dorms expected to open in 2027.
All right, as students prepare to head back to school, today is your last chance to donate to Operation Backpack. And you can see that list of school supplies that we are collecting right now. Last day, a new backpack, pencils, notebook paper, hygiene products, all on the list. And you can donate items at any Furniture Fair location in Greater Cincinnati through today. So anything that you can give can definitely help set up local students for success in the classroom as they start this new school year.
6:52 happening today. Tens of thousands of people will pack into Westchester for day 2 of the Voices of America Country Music Festival. Some huge names in the industry are here in Greater Cincinnati. WLWT News 5's Danielle Dindak is live at VOA Park this morning. Danielle, it's going to be a very, very busy crowd, especially with the weather that comes with it.
Very busy crowd indeed, Stephen. And let me tell you, VOA really wrangled up some of the best names country music has to offer. So it's really, I could say the stage is really set for a rocking evening. And take a look at the stage because I am on it. And you could just see this. This will be all filled with a sea of people come later on tonight. So when I'm talking about those big acts, we have Jason Aldean, Keith Urban, and even Sam Hunt. So lots of excitement happening all weekend long. So we'll make sure to bring you everything you need to know, whether it comes to parking, making sure you bring those clear bags. We have an entire lineup right now over on our website, WLWT.com. We're reporting live out here in Westchester. Danielle Dindak, WLWT News 5.
Danielle, thank you. 6:53. The Reds are on the road this weekend after a win in Miami last night. The game went into extra innings where the Reds bats were hot, racking up 7 runs. Marlins tack on 1, but that's a big comeback to try to get done. 10-4 the final in favor of the Reds. They're heading to Milwaukee tonight for a 3-game series with the Brewers. Game 1, they need all 3 of these, is set for tonight at 8:10. And big news from the MLS. Once prized FC Cincinnati star Aaron Boupendza has been released by the league. He signed last year to replace Brenner, but off-field issues persisted over the past year. The club declined to comment, but the free spot gives them the option to add a player for a potential MLS Cup push. The team is back on the pitch at TQL tonight. They're in the knockout round of 32 in the League's Cup, taking on Santos Laguna. Kickoff is tonight at 7:30. Also, the Bengals start preseason action on Saturday against the Bucks down at Paycor Stadium, and competition at the Cincinnati Open will start on Sunday.
Yeah, so we will have all of those big stories, everything you need to know on our daily podcast, 5 on 5 and 5.
Right now, if that wasn't enough, let's get a check of traffic. Katie, as you're getting ready to head out the door, how are things looking?
Thankfully, a better morning. Overnight was kind of a mess here. We had slowdowns and even stopped traffic on 71, 75 for rolling roadblocks and pothole repairs. Those have stopped since the morning commute has started, so your traffic is back to normal. But 71, 75 at Burlington Pike, inbound lanes towards the city a little bit heavier. It's not uncommon for this time of the day. 75 at 3rd Street as you cross the Brent Spence looks good here as you make your way south into Kentucky. And then 275 here in Hamilton County is clear. Your Butler and Warren County roads also look good this morning. 75 south from Union Center to the Norwood Lateral at a 10-minute commute right now. And then 275 west from Ward's Corner to 71 at 5 minutes. 50 west from Beachmont to downtown at 7 minutes for your commute. And then the lateral to Fort Washington Way on 71 south at an 8-minute drive this morning. But you heard jam-packed weekend of events. Thankfully, the weather cooperating, Randy.
Oh, for all of it, step outside this morning and it feels so much better. It is breezy, it is cloudy, and it's getting less and less humid. Right now, some clouds around and 68 degrees. We get to lunchtime, we should see brighter skies, still a bit breezy and 80, and then low humidity with low 80s as we get into the afternoon and into the evening. 6 o'clock tonight, we should still be at around 82. But check out what happens as we roll through the weekend. Those overnight lows, because the humidity is down, dropping down into the 50s. So if you have anything early on Saturday or Sunday morning, it's going to feel great outside. Saturday, of course, action-packed. We've got the U.S. women's national team going for gold in soccer. At 11 a.m., there's big watch parties at the Banks and, of course, at Newport and Levy. 72 degrees for that. Beautiful weather to be outside. How about for the VOA Country Music Fest tomorrow? 76 degrees. And, of course, the Bengals, first preseason game at Paycor Stadium. Big tailgate before that. 74 at kickoff. And if you get up early on Sunday morning to cheer on the U.S. women's volleyball team, they're going for gold at like 7 o'clock in the morning local time. So a cool morning. 59 degrees early. Cincinnati Open begins qualifiers, 75 for that. And of course, the final night of the VOA Music Fest, it's going to be 72 degrees. So perfect weather for a very busy weekend. And looking into next week, there's a chance there could be some rain later in the day on Monday, but this low humidity is actually going to stick around through the 7-day and hopefully a little bit longer than that.
You're already a very popular person in the city of Cincinnati. I think this forecast really solidifies you as the top of the top. Randy, thank you so much. The Today Show is just minutes away.
We're back in 25 minutes with more local news, weather, and we'll keep an eye on traffic. Check out the sunrise. Have a fantastic weekend.